On 14th July, Makerere Guild elections were put to a stampede due to a death of a student. Here I analyzed the critical issues that led to the suspension and how the suspension has affected.
The suspension of the guild elections in Makerere is something that is not supposed to be taken for granted, because this is a body that is acting to bridge the students to the top administration, and it has left a very big gap. And since most of the welfare of the students is rotating about the guild, we have been left behind for a couple of days, and some activities are not taking place. So I feel the suspension of the guild house is going to escalate more things about the welfare of the students. Marks are not being uploaded in time. They are going to pass on policies and laws, for example, the increment of the other 15% policy on the tuition. So this is always the body that we usually rush onto, that helps us to coordinate the students' affairs with the administration. So the suspension here, I feel like it was not proper, and it needs urgent action on this.
After the guild elections were halted, a number of students were arrested. Some of these were members of guard brigades who were accused of being heads of the violence.
We are fighting for you, not here. No, we are all students. And I tell you, we also have people down there. Students are being suspended.
I respect courage because it has been there. So the guard brigade is accelerating suspension of the guild house. I think it was nothing like it's political in this. So it was just random and it was biased. But I don't see the much influence of this. Political parties within the institution definitely is the point where it brings divergence between the people with a common goal of academics, and maybe to achieve and elect the right appropriate leaders, but these will attach a feeling of the political party. So I feel like once to have prominent leaders who are outstanding and they are to stick on their missions, their
A number of students remain unhappy for the halting of the Makerere Guild elections, as their fate of the politics of the Ivory Tower remains uncertain. A number of students have taken petitions to Parliament to file so that they may have at least some elections where leaders can be elected to represent them, because they feel without this representation they won't get what they want. Arnold Nyapidi, Makerere University Campus News.